First of all, I want to appeal to the youth that you are not the future, you are now. So it is today what we need to act, and we know that the 60% voters are youth. I want to tell our youth that this is the time for you to decide for your future and for future of Goa, like how our ancestors have been done. It is because of our ancestors today we are sitting in a healthy environment and in the better place to live for all. But today, if you see the politics, what is taking place, especially in Cortalim, if you see, none of these people who are contesting have never taken a single issue of the village or of the state. Now we had the river nationalization which was passed. None of them have taken this issue. The CRZ dilution which is taken place, none of them have taken this issue. The double tracking issue, none of them have taken this issue. Coal issue, be it any local issue, all these candidates were never in the forefront. But today, when election is come close, they are in forefront of everything. They will sponsor football matches, they will give alcohol, they will give sponsors, donation, theatres, musical events, etc. This is not development. I want to tell the youth. What we require is job security, which I can promise our youth that we have these two industrial estates, and both these industrial estates in Verna and Sakwad, we will see that we will give reservations for locals, especially to our youth. And youth, unfortunately today, because there is no future in this constituency, they are migrating abroad. So I appeal to our youths, please stay back. Take up small even business, whatever it is. It might be from Gado to a big business plan what you have. And certainly we will support you in all these plans, because I want the youth to be self-sufficient also. Let them be entrepreneurs, because Goa is an entrepreneurial state, and also jobs will be given for locals. Today, if you see the expenditure and the price rise have led to a lot of expenditure in the house. But today our educated youth in Goa, if you go to any company, they don't have this basic salary, first of all. And I firmly believe that the minimum wages has to be increased from what it is now, because minimum wages, it starts from in Goa from 300 and then it goes up to 500, which I certainly feel the minimum wages for an unskilled worker should be at least minimum 500, and then it has to keep on rising as per the skill of the worker. But if you see that our youth, government jobs, today I remember that one of my friend, he is having a master, but he is applying for LDC, and so many of them, and most of the youth, I heard that they even gave money, but they didn't get jobs. So don't fall for this prey. You are educated. We will see that you get job as per your educational profile. And unfortunately, this government has never worked for our youth, never provided job opportunities. That's why today all the industries which are come, our boys are not having that skill. So we will see that whatever industries come in Goa, that we will provide for skill to our youth, so that all of them can get jobs in these industrial states in Goa, because we have several I think we have almost 7 industrial states in Goa. But if you see in that industrial state, almost 80% are not from Goa, but they are from outside Goa. So this will be one of my biggest objective, to see that every youth, which our parents work hard to give education, to see that education will give some value for them in their near endeavors. So this house is my ancestral house, which is almost 450-year-old house, And in this house, I remember my grandmother and my uncle, the values what they gave. My grandmother was very religious. She used to pray and tell me the importance of prayer. And since I was the eldest son, she used to always tell me what is good and what is wrong. I remember when I passed out my 10th standard, she got so emotional and so excited that her sugar went up. So and my uncle, who was always there like a role model to all of us, and this house have great history, because this house also have freedom fighters, have great warriors like my uncle who fought for the downtrodden, and we never stepped back. We always moved ahead irrespective of what pressure we had. In this house, lots of police came, to arrest us, arrest my uncle. So a lot of activities have taken place. We have in this house, we have guided the most common people of this constituency, educated them. So there is a big history. In fact, I remember there is also a ladain which is been said in this house. It's called the Choracho ladain, where the ranis dacoits used to come. This is the history. Used to come in this house, and they used to technically rob everything and take. And at that time, they used to kill the man of the house, when that was the style of their robbery. And because at that particular year, that is maybe around 200 years, where there was only single male in this house, and because his life was spared, we celebrate this Choracho Ladin. So like this, there are several things in this house, and also I feel that all these heritage houses should be protected, and this is also one of the points of my manifesto, because if we have to respect our heritage, and the future generation should know what is there in Goa. So these heritage houses could be also tourist destination, because we have seen tourism today is only just building concrete structures or just 5-star, 7-star by destroying the sand dunes, destroying the ecology of the coastal areas. So we have to see that tourism benefits every house of this constituency. So that will be also another vision for my village.
काँग्रेसीचो आमकां अभिमान राखुया गोयची आनी कुठ्ठाळेची शान आमचे मत ओलेन्सियो समोएसाक